California is currently facing a drought of monumental proportions. Many would be led to believe that this drought is a new issue when in fact it's been in the making for years. The Central Valley is only now beginning to realize the scope of its water crisis. Join me today in discovering one of California's biggest issues.
How long ago did you see the drought coming?
Well, I guess we've been talking about the drought for about 3 years now. But again, it's California, so my entire life I've been in California 45 years, and as long as I can remember, we've always had droughts. I don't know that it's necessarily, this one seems a little more severe than we've had in the recent past. But if you look through history, this has happened over and over again, and it's more of a cycle weather pattern, I think. But about 3 years that we've been dealing with this current cycle.
So what strategies could have prevented the shortage of water?
Well, storage. I mean, it's not necessarily that we have a shortage of water. We do in the immediate situation, but in California, we historically have had very wet years. And there's been project after project all up and down California for water storage projects that at every turn gets nixed by environmentalism.
So how have environmentalists affected the drought?
Well, I think what they've done is basically delayed or permanently postpone any kind of water storage projects in California. Any project that comes up is held up. I'm told that it could take up to 20 years just to build the project up in Feingold up here off of Millerton Lake. They've got shovel-ready projects. Environmental reports have been done, but they're expecting at least 20 years of litigation before they could ever start.
It's obvious that the Valley is in trouble regardless of your political outlook. This chart shows the top producing agricultural counties in California. Now, as we look at this map of California, we can see that many of the counties we just saw are in the extreme drought areas. The Fresno Bee is right in warning us of a very tough summer to come in the agricultural industry, as well as warning us that the rain that we have gotten almost does nothing to alleviate the current situation. So how can we combat the drought? One answer could lie within the water conserving technology.
So what is the company doing to increase water efficiency in the Central Valley?
Well, as an irrigation company, we're focusing on going from flood to micro irrigation and drip irrigation. We're also installing telemetry systems such as AdCon and Aerometer to help farmers manage their soil profile and how to...
Now you mentioned drip irrigation. Can you elaborate a little bit?
Yeah, instead of flood irrigation, obviously you just kind of throw the water on and let it kind of just dump all the water at one time on your trees. Drip irrigation it's kind of a frequency and duration kind of deal where it gets the water actually in the root zone instead of in parts of the field where the roots may not be, where the tree is not going to actually use that water, and it's basically wasting water as well as wasting fertilizers and any other amendments that can be used instead of putting it directly on the roots.
So it drips.
Pretty much. Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about what you're holding there.
This is actually a Syntec probe, which actually goes into the field inside the root zone of the plant, and it actually helps the farmer kind of irrigation scheduling kind of deal to help him better irrigate, better manage his water usage in the field, so he's not over irrigating, pushing water down past the root zone. And it helps him save a lot of water and a lot of money in fertilizers and stuff like that.